I'm your presenter here, Charlie Sutton at Boddington Sports Hub for Leeds ladies versus Salford ladies football match. Leeds are coming off a strong form recently with two back-to-back 1-0 wins, while Salford's form has been quite shaky. It's a proper David versus Goliath here, but it's a cup match, so anything can happen. And we're here with our commentary team, Bix Williams and Finley Gaynor.
Thank you very much, Charlie. Your commentary duo today, Bix Williams and Finley Gaynor, as we will be commentating over Leeds versus Salford. Away from home, Finn, how are you today?
I am fantastic, Bix. It's lovely to be with you here on a brisk afternoon in Leeds. Very, very cold today, but we're here to support the Salford ladies on their travels. It must be a good game in this cup tie.
And Salford get us underway, attacking to the left in the navy blue, Leeds donning the emerald green and white.
Here we go. Number 11 running down the wing. She threads the ball through to Kate Snoddy, who will win a Salford throw-in here in the Leeds corner.
And we mentioned earlier how this is cup competition. It's pretty big, not just for the ladies today, but for the entire university. There's not many teams currently in cup competition at the moment. Just the ladies today and the men's hockey. Shout out to them as they are also playing at free. But to progress, the cup's always exciting. Finn, how do you view the cup?
I see the cup as a different avenue, if you will. The league's always important, of course it is, but the cup, you always get excited and you get up for the cup, don't you? It's something. It's a separate entity from the league, so it gives you a chance to progress in something which obviously is not the league. So it's always good, the cup.
Yeah.
The referee there blowing for, I think, what we can both agree would be a soft foul there towards the Salford half. But Salford won't care, and they get that free kick.
Ooh. Feel free to zoom in, mate, if you want to. It's got that red dot.
Leeds. Leeds goalkeeper here with the ball at her feet, looking to distribute it. Number 6 will receive the pass and will look to carry the ball between the lines here. Annie Flanagan to take the throw. Unfortunately, hits a Leeds player straight away, and Leeds will look to build an attack here, which will be sustained after the header from the number 5, and the ball is threaded through. But Mel Whittle is there to peter it out yet again.
Quick highlight on our opponents today, Leeds. They are undefeated in all competition this season. Of course, they couldn't get through to this round of the cup without, but 3 wins, 3 draws, and 0 losses currently as they look to progress up their division. They are currently in League 2B. We are in 3A, so it's not really that big of a gap, to be honest with you, but still heavy favourites for today.
Yeah, definitely. Leeds will see themselves as heavy favourites, especially at home with that home advantage. To not lose a game this deep into the season, it's a fantastic achievement, and Leeds have been brilliant so far this season. Salford will view this as a welcome challenge, really. You know, Salford have struggled, only one win this season in all comps. Not in all comps, I'm being told. Very sorry. One win this season in the league. And they will view this as an opportunity to build confidence for their next league fixture.
And I've had the pleasure of viewing many of the women's games this season, writing reports and stuff. And sorry, going to interrupt myself here. No, I'm not. Doesn't come to anything. But on their day, they can be such a great side. Like the Paul Pogba of Salford teams. Potential's definitely there.
On his day, on these guys' day. Leeds looking to build there from a deep throw, and number 11 has the ball here, but she is dispossessed by the Salford number 9, and they will look to build here. Threading the ball here through to T, the number 10, attacking the box from the right-hand side. She darts in, and she tries to square it, but it will be intercepted by a Leeds defender and out for a Salford corner kick.
Charlie, zoom in.
Corner delivered here. It's a good ball, and it's a goal! Number 2 for Salford, it is Lennis Cook with the goal from the corner. Great delivery. And it just hit the back stick, and she followed it in. Good goal, 1-0 Salford.
And that is what you want. It was an excellent whipping from the corner, and it's also Salford's first chance of the game. Took advantage, and again, that's what I mean. When they want to, they can get those chances, and they will take them. A very clinical side, and it is Salford 1, Leeds 0.
Yeah, good goal. It's what Salford would have wanted. You know, it's the first big chance for any team, really. And it comes from that corner, which was won by T, the number 10. And the corner was delivered brilliantly.
Mistake, number 12 on the left now. She has a go for Leeds. Plays it across goal. No one is there to answer. And it rolls out for a goal kick.
As a...
You can let the sounds.
Yeah, no.
Here's excitement. That's some good. You're on the pitch with lashing it when he goes in. This doesn't really need commentary unless something really comes up. If you want to So Finn, you're a fan of football yourself. Do you have any good memories of watching Everton in the Cup?
Not many, to be completely honest. More nightmares than nightmares. More bad memories than good memories, even. One which sticks out for me, going to Wembley all those years ago, watching them in the FA Cup lose 2-1 to Manchester United. Anthony Martial scored in the last minute, in which I claimed to my dad I'd never go to Wembley again as I left the ground in tears. Charlie Sutton, our cameraman today, obviously a Man United fan, giving me a bit of grief for that.
And, well, this is our first away game. I've been loving it so far. It's such a welcome change, and I think everyone's been up for the challenge. Of course, we have the men's first playing in Curzon Ashton Stadium, which we have had a few lads go down to, which is always lovely. But a big shout out we need to give is to a certain woman who drove us down today from New Pudsey Station. My mum. Thank you very much if you're watching.
Yeah, big shout out to Bix's mum. I know you don't want to be referred as that, but you shall be for now. Leeds looking to build an attack here as they throw the ball into number 15, but she's dispossessed straight away by the number 13, Billington. And there will be a Salford throw-in.
I've got it. Yeah. Yep. And an early substitution for Leeds. Coming on there, number 10. Interesting choice. Having your number 10 on the bench, but yeah, looks like something with a leg. Speedy recovery.
Yeah, it's not what you want to say, especially so early into the game. Obviously, I'd say we are, not even 5 minutes, maybe not even 10 minutes into this game. So it's not nice to see a player come off injured after so short a time. T intercepting the pass there, and she will look to build a Salford attack, but she's dispossessed straight away, and it will be a lead throw-in.
No. A very back and forth affair. Number 9's found 10 through for Leeds Beckett. For Uniov. Comes to nothing.
Yeah, chance for a counter-attack there, but it just amounted to nothing. The ball obviously a bit overhit from the Leeds player, and it did find its way all the way back to Katie Jenkinson in goal.
And that is an excellent ball over the top. The referee's going to allow play. She goes on her right. Had a lot more time, but she decided to go for it as it goes plenty wide of the net.
Yeah, she had a lot more time there, I think. I just didn't think she realised that she needs that shout in her ear, really, to tell her that she has time. And in the end, she takes the shot on too early, on the half volley, and it goes well wide of Katie Jenkinson's goal. Never troubling her.
And a change for Salford coming on, captain Amelia Weston. The goal kick comes short. And Leeds managing to get the ball forwards, but lacking that identity at the top.
Leeds trying to build an attack there, but again, ball overhit, and it will be a goal kick for Salford here. And Bix, they've done well, Salford, so far in these opening stages, just to maintain that advantage which they have. What's been your take on their defensive resilience so far?
I feel like when you play a team like Leeds, one of the universities that have the better sports facilities, you're going to find that they will want to play a more possession-based style, really focusing on the passing style of it and that element. But really, it's Salford's job to not mess up at the back, as they could have now, as number 4 finds it on her left. Safe hands from the goalkeeper. But yeah, it's just not making mistakes, as I just previously said, and making sure when the chances come, you take them, and that's what Salford have done so far. Perfect start. Really can't complain. That is an excellent dribble from the number 10, and she plays it over the top. Doesn't find the name, but I would like to highlight Salford's number 10. She has, from what I've seen, not been playing for quite a while. Out through injury, I believe, but she is back and has been a massive hole for Salford to try fill over this, period she's been out. Chance for Leeds now as they go down the left, but it will come to nothing.
Mel Whittle getting the ball only as far as Molly Felcrook on the wing, but Molly will be dispossessed here, and there will be a Leeds throw in right down by that Salford corner flag. The Leeds throwing in a dangerous area there really amounts to nothing as they attempted the 1-2 and it just went straight out for a throw-in which Whittle will take.
Finn, any ideas on Salford's formation? Oh, sorry, I'm going to have to win. Oh, no, we're not. Any idea on Salford's formation today, Finn?
We thought we were going to have a chance there, but we haven't. And yeah, I've been trying to figure it out. I think it's a 4-3-3, but I'm not too sure, to be completely honest with you, Bix. But if I had to give you a guess, I'd say it's either a 4-3-3 or a 4-2-3-1 with the number 10 T just in behind the striker.
Some scrappy football now. The Leeds player managed to stay on it, drawn back for a foul, and it is starting to get lively here in Boddington.
It is indeed, and it's always bound to get a bit feisty, maybe in a cup tie when there's a lot more stakes. The referee there having a bit of banter with the Leeds bench, but tensions are running high. You know, it is a cup fixture, and both sides will want to stay in this competition and ultimately win the whole thing.
Free kick sent in deep, and our Leeds player retains it on the edge of the box. Good feet, but is intercepted by Annie Flanagan. Excellent touch from Finn Gaynor.
Now, Kate Snoddy there just winning a throw-in right by our camera here. Snoddy wins another throw-in.
It has been very stop and start so far. Not always the most pleasurable viewing experience, but
Yeah, lads, it's been quite stoppy-starty. There's been quite a fair few fouls. There's been a lot of throw-ins and, you know, just a lot of stoppages in play. And, you know, I don't think Salford will particularly mind that, especially at this point in the game, you know, just managing that game, carrying your lead into half-time. I know we are way away from half-time, but, you know, it's just building that throughout the match and maintaining that result.
great rotation from number 9. Tries to play it through to number 4 for Uniov, but doesn't come to anything. The video does the talking itself. And I'm not sure how the camera's picking up today, but the weather is delightful currently in Leeds. Really, it's that West Yorkshire hospitality, that West Yorkshire welcome. So the gods have made it look lovely. Number 9 now, trying to put something on Flanagan, but it won't come to anything. She does a good job to just use her shape, and she's won her side of throwing. Great effort.
And War Run there playing a great ball.
Salford chasing it down the right-hand side now. Excellent tackle as the two number 7s clash. Salford now with a chance to go forward in the opposition's third. Actually, zoomed in, Charlie.
And Whittle takes the throw in there, but it is a foul throw, which the referee will blow for. And it does mean that Salford now give away what is a really, they give up what was a good position there. But they will get it back, Salford. And he does retain possession very well.
A lot of complaints to the ref early on and a lot of switches of possession. Salford just need to be a bit more dominant in the midfield, but that is also a problem Leeds are having as both sides just keep giving it away. And that is an excellent dribble there from Corris.
Yeah, the ball just keeps seeming to bypass the midfield. It seems to be going very direct from defence to attack for both sides, really. And I feel like both sides do need to integrate their midfield more into this game because, if you can get a grasp on the game with your midfield, then you're going to do very well in controlling it. Salford do have a free kick here as a result of an advantage which the referee played. And it is in a decent position for Salford to build something here, maybe even grab a second goal.
Corris sends it over. It's chased down, but is potentially overshot. No, she's managed to keep it in. Referee flags for offside.
Bit of a wasted opportunity that for me. Not the worst ball in the world from Beth Corris. And, T went to chase it down, but she did find herself in an offside position. And if you keep yourself onside there, that's a very advantageous position to find yourself in, just in the box. But unfortunately, she was offside.
Leeds elect to go along once again, which they have found to be working partially. Number 12 sends it into the box. Flanagan doesn't have it cleared, and it's found through. Excellent save from the keeper, but it's not completely out. 8 from distance. And it's one back for Leeds. An excellent shot. Salford just couldn't get rid of it. And, you can see it. She had that technique and it strikes it on her right. And we are all square here.
Yeah, a bit of calamity in defence for Salford, really. The ball gets sent in from number 12, and it's a bit of a mistake from Annie Flanagan as she lets the ball drop. And then the keeper does make a fantastic save. The ball finds itself then on the edge of the box, and as you've just said, she sweeps in what is a brilliant strike on her right foot. But Salford have got to do better defensively there for me. But Leeds don't care. It's 1-1. And in a game of limited chances so far, we do find ourselves one apiece. And it's the first big chance either side have really had they've scored from, because I'd say that's Leeds' best chance of the game so far.
Good interception now from the Leeds player. Number 7 keeps it on the left, sends it in with her head down. Doesn't get past the back line, but she has another chance here. Trying to cut in, screams from the Salford defence to get rid. And they look to. Excellent ball down the right-hand side. Maybe not. Goes out for a throw-in.
Yeah, Falkrook there, just with a bit of an overhit ball. And she looks to have a problem here, Molly Falkrook. And there is movement on the Salford bench. I wonder if they will elect to take her off and whether this injury will be serious enough for her to have to leave the field of play. She does look all right, and it looks like she will carry on as Leeds take this throw-in.
And here comes Salford. It's a woman on her own mission right now. Had no support because it was realistically a very good interception. Great inwards ball from number 9. It's now a chance for Leeds to get their second of the day. But that is excellent defending from captain Amelia Weston. Great job, but she's lost it. And here come Leeds. It's a save. It's deflected. It's everywhere, but not in the back of the goal. It goes out for a corner, and that was an even better chance than the first, and probably the best one we have seen this afternoon.
Didn't even go off for a corner. It's gone off for a Leeds throw-in. But yeah, brilliant defending there from Salford. You know, the initial save from the keeper, the initial block from Annie Weston is brilliant. And then she tries to dribble the ball out of defence, and she does get dispossessed. And then it's a great save from Katie Jenkinson in goal. And then a brilliant block on the line from Annie Flanagan. And Salford do eventually get the ball away, and the scores will remain 1-1. But that is an absolutely huge chance there for Leeds to help themselves in front. And, Salford will just have to be careful here that they are managing this game well, and that they can try and, maintain this draw, build on it, and, try and get that other goal. Because at the moment, Leeds, I think it's fair to say, Bex, Leeds are all over Salford at the moment.
Well, it's a tale as old as time, really, and it's a proper classic football stereotype of a side that plays possession versus a side that plays counter. And when you look at these type of matches, there's only one score that really counts, because Leeds can come out of this with however many shots, however many percentage of possession, but Salford put the ball in on them, and they're through. And now a chance for Salford to break. Some fierce areas battles now. And they found a great ball there. Number 8 just not ready enough for it. And the ball's still in the air. I would love to know how many headers we've seen so far. Sent long down the right. Number 9. Foley's chasing it. Beats her player. Goes for it on her left. She found the woman alone in the box. Number 4, near the back post. But she just could not capitalise on as it goes out for a goal kick.
No, it's great work from the Leeds winger as well. It's a great ball down the line. She races onto it, and then she cuts inside past Annie Flanagan, and she puts in a very good ball, but the striker just couldn't meet it. The dreaded bounce proving wicked for Salford as it helped Leeds to mount that attack. The ball bounced over Annie Flanagan from the goal kick, and it allowed Leeds to attack that ball a bit more ferociously maybe than they will be able to had the ball just been headed away. And there will be a Leeds throw in here in a very dangerous position. And the Leeds number 2 throw amounts to nothing as it heads straight out for a Salford goal kick. Ball sent forward there by Salford, but Snoddy just couldn't keep it under control, and the ball will head out here for a Leeds throw-in.
And Finn, I want your thoughts on this. So, currently in every division, to my knowledge, it's only a one up, one down system. If you look at the men's seconds for football, they're currently in the battle with Liverpool, John Moores for the top spot. Two teams that have absolutely battered those around them. But sorry, I'm going to interrupt myself here because there's a chance for Leeds now. Ball's just pinballing around. Number 7, a chance to go from distance. She gambles, but it's not the best. But yeah, sorry, as mentioned before, like again, they've been doing everyone, but seems a bit unfair. What are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, I think, one up, one down's a bit harsh at the end of the day, but, the bottom line is, if you want to be in the division above, you've got to be the best, and, full stop. So, it's a challenge for every team in the division, and I'm sure each team will see it as a welcome challenge.
Salford finally having time to run and maybe get creative. Play down the left. The keeper should just have a routine pick up there. But it is, in the sense of, it is counter-attacking versus possession-based, but both sides do really enjoy just whipping it over the top and having those run onto it, getting them in behind.
Yeah, well, when you've got fast wingers, you'll see that as an opportunity to threaten the opponent because sending them through those long balls, the fast wingers can run onto them, and I feel like that's what both sides have tried to do in this game. Obviously, both look like they are playing with wingers, that 4-3-3 system.
Someone talking like in the background, not even like you like it's fucking mad.
Like telling them things.
If when we do like Newsdays and stuff, we have to practice it. Just get it long. Soft now enjoying possession, something we've not seen much from them this game, and that is the classic. It's not the classic Commentators curse. They've got one again. Another throw in.
And a substitution there for Salford. Number 7, Molly Felcrook coming off here for number 12, Ella Crosby. Salford with a chance to attack here down the right-hand side. It is the substitute Ella Crosby with her first induction, but a Salford throw-in will come of it.
A lot of complaints I've seen this game so far from the Leeds side. Maybe just trying to persuade the ref with a few decisions, but he's not biting it.
No, he isn't at all. He's staying strong. He's doing well, and he's doing exactly what a referee should do. He's not listening to the players, which is very good from the referee.
And Finn, as a referee yourself, how do you feel when you're just surrounded by all these people just hounding you with abuse?
No, it's scary. It's nerve-wracking, but I feel like part of the refereeing job is, to take that breather, stay calm, and you remind yourself that the only opinion which matters in the game really is yours. So as long as you have belief in your own power, it's not a hard gig. And again, Bix, we mentioned it earlier, but a lot of stoppy, this game's been very stoppy-starty so far, and I feel like both sides, despite the score being 1-1, have failed to kind of get a grasp of the game. Well, what's your thoughts been on what's been kind of a nothing game so far, really?
It's just, I think it's a lack of midfield presence. Really, there's some very technical players in the midfield for both sides, but it's just, the Salford bench is saying no one really wants it. To an extent, big little shove there, but it's good to see passion in the game. Go on, mate, you've got this.
The Leeds number 10 here playing the ball out wide, but it will go into midfield. And she tries to clip a ball over that Salford defence, but the Salford skipper, Amelia Watson, is there.
Oh, and that is lovely, and that is the impact that is brought to the team when you get tea in it. If we fucking not even just start screaming, genuinely just start screaming. And that's a lovely ball down the left. Excellent defending. That's putting your body on the line. A goal kick. And as a coach, you've got to be very happy with your player taking a charge like that.
Yeah, it's good defending from Salford there. She's got her body in, allowed the Leeds player, well, not allowed the Leeds player to play the ball cleanly, and in the end, she's played it straight out of play.
I wonder how much it costs. Oh, no, you got it. I was just going to bring something.
Another substitution here for Salford, number 5, Mel Whittle, coming off here, and it will be the reintroduction of number 13, Jay Billington.
And tactically, you can look at the spot a lot differently when you've got rolling subs compared to traditionally just having, 3 or 5. How do you think Salford are using that to their advantage?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you've already seen the reintroduction of Jay Billington as she started the game, was brought off, and now it's been brought back on. And I think it changes things tactically and fitness-wise, especially because it allows you to keep your crop of players very fresh.
Interesting decision. A possible call for a handball there, but the referee waves the play on. Excellent footwork from the Leeds captain as she sends it down the right. Shouts for it going out. Disallowed. Throwing deep for Leeds in their opposition's end. Can't complain, to be fair. And for anyone interested about what will happen to this match if it goes to full time with the scores even, we will be treated to a penalty shootout. Now, Finn and Charlie, where do we move the camera? That's what I want to know. We could keep it here stationary, or we could get a bit closer to the net.
Yeah, well, we could, but we're going to have to see if we get to there first. Obviously, we're gonna be hoping for a Salford win in normal time. But you know, if penalties are required, then I definitely wouldn't mind seeing a penalty shootout. I don't know about you, Bex.
Salford are currently 0-1 in penalties in cup competition this season. The men's seconds, who have had a great start to the season, did get eliminated via spot kicks. Let's hope for a different case today, if that happens.
And there will be a Leeds corner here after a contested ball bounced off of the Salford defender and out. And it does look like there is a Leeds player down here, which is just delaying the restart. The referee is signalling for treatment to come onto the pitch.
I've actually seen from some Leeds sources that they have been struggling with injuries this season, missing a few regulars.
Well, they'll be hoping that this player who is down now isn't injured too seriously, otherwise that will add to a long, long injury list, as you said before, Bex. I don't know, Bex, John, just me. Yeah. Just me, sorry. Leeds will deliver the corner now, but it heads straight into the side netting, and that will be a goal kick, never troubling Katie Jenkinson's goal. Chance for Salford to build here. It's Mel. No, Mel. T on the ball, sorry. And one thing I just forgot to pick up on there was that Leeds were actually playing with 10 men there after the injured player was forced off the pitch. But there has been a substitution now, and it is another reintroduction of a player. And it looks like it is number 11 who is that one being reintroduced. Came off earlier due to injury, but she's back on the field of play now. And Leeds with a ball forward here, which the number 9 will chase. And she will get there. And she continues to attack. And I think she goes for a cross there, but it is deflected out for another Leeds corner here. The Leeds number 9 pouncing there on a bit of a mistake by the goal scorer Lennis Cook. But the score does remain 1-1, but Leeds will have a corner and a chance for a goal here. The corner is delivered into the box, but it is missed by everyone, and it's a foot race between two players now, and that will be half time.
And after a not so eventful first half, we are officially back underway at the Boddington Football Hub. Salford 1, Leeds 1. And Finn hoping for an improvement in the second half. A lot of in and outs. I know that is something you do get a lot in ladies football, but there's some very technical players for that Salford side who can keep it and return the ball. And do hope to see more of that. A chance for Leeds early on now. That last extra shot is blocked. Comes back to number 10. Blazes it over the bar. And that is what I want to see, more shots.
Yeah, a bit of a nothing chance there for Leeds. But as you were saying before, we're just hoping that the game opens up a bit and definitely improves a little bit quality-wise. I feel like both sides have been lacking that kind of quality which you need to take grasp of a football game. And there hasn't been much of that here. So we're definitely hoping for a more fluid and higher quality second half.
Oh, and on the 3G, that's one to go for. She's gonna be picking the bits out of her socks for a while after it. But that is what you want in university football. Some big challenges, getting stuck in. Charlie, the camera will come out again if you do. Keep your hand in the pocket and then move to your left.
And this second half so far just providing us, I know we're very early in, but just providing us with a bit more entertainment already so far, with a few meaty challenges there going in back to back. But
Well, yeah, Leeds they have been a very verbal side. We can hear it, where we stood, and the Salford players aren't going to like that. We've had a side where we've played against a lot of teams that like to give it a lot of talk, and it just makes you want to try more, which is hopefully something Salford will do. Leeds with a chance now. Number 12 plays it to 8 at the edge of the box. She has an option to her right. She plays it. Number 9 with a chance to shoot into the keeper's grasp. Nice and easy for her.
yeah, the number 9's got to be doing better for me there. She finds herself in acres of space after being played through just outside the box, and she finds herself found in the box, and a shot is just straight to the keeper.
Not good. Oh, yeah. Miles out. Yeah. And with it going out for throwing so often, Finn, you can kind of work your way with it. Like tactically, if you know your side is gonna give them away a lot, you can just edge up the pitch a bit more. And it's worked well for Salford now, as they have practically just by the corner flag, but it will go out for a goal kick.
Yeah, a bit of a wasted opportunity there for Salford. And it's just like you're saying, Bix, yeah, the constant throw-ins, it gives you, a basis to move forward up the pitch, by, you move forward off the pitch by being off the pitch, if you will. But Salford just couldn't really capitalise on that there.
Leeds march on. Very back and forth now. We have a great viewing of it. Leeds just seems to want it more in defence, putting their bodies on the line.
Good pressing there from Salford, which will result in a Leeds throw-in.
Oh. And this is becoming a physical game. Salford give it back to Leeds, who, again, trying to just dribble a bit too much. A lovely ball sent down the right, trying to capitalise on the Salford backline in the air.
Do you see what happened there, Bix? I can't really make out what happened there.
Can't say I did. It was between the Leeds number 9 and Flanagan, but I think it was just, they had that thing in the air. Maybe a few words were said. Not sure, though.
No, I mean, we're both not sure, but there was a mark of respect there between Flanagan and the number 9, a handshake, but...
That's what you love to see.
It really is.
A beautiful game. Was just that every single thing said like this was cut out? I picked what we got. And now have a numbers advantage. Salford have a chance to go forwards. And they managed to do it. Oh, and that is an excellent bit of physicality from the Leeds defender to deny Salford potentially getting a chance to go forwards.
Yeah, it's great defending, getting your body in the way and shielding the player away from the ball. It's a great bit of defending from Leeds, and it has stopped Salford from advancing and getting a shot away at goal.
The miscommunication around the back. Could it come to punish Salford? It could. As number 4 finds herself through, she decides to go down the wing when she could have really just gone towards the net. Excellent bit of footwork from Leeds' number 12. But it ultimately means nothing. And that could have been a great chance there for Leeds. Salford looking to get one of their own. A beautiful ball played through. A chance for Snoddy there, but again, both sides just not seeming to just get that hunger for a goal.
No, not at all. And I feel like there's a big tale in this game has been that both sides just keep giving the ball back to each other there. And, Leeds, good footwork there from the Leeds winger. But in the end, she gave the ball right back to Salford. And that's been, very prominent in this game. That's happened a fair few times now. And both sides will be looking to try and, cut that out of their game and start playing the ball to people within the same shirt.
And that is very hungry from Salford, who look to just steal it off of the Leeds back line. Snoddy plays it through. So Ellis, she lays it off, but he unfortunately finds a green shirt. But this is a hunger that you want to see from Salford. Pressing them in, boxing and looking to really, not just counter from back there, but all the way up the pitch.
Yeah, they're starting the second half right, Salford. They're starting to play their stuff and play a bit better, being more aggressive, more on the front foot. And just starting to be a bit more positive rather than, that kind of negative approach we saw in the first half, trying to hit them on the counter. It does look like Salford are growing in confidence now and, trying to build through Leeds rather than hit them on that break constantly.
And I want to say I'm disappointed, Finn. If you looked at the start of the game behind where Salford's goal currently is, it looked like we were in store for a really nice sunset, but look at the sun sat behind a cloud.
And I think that indicates mine and your thoughts on this game so far if we're talking about the sunset.
And the clearance does not go too far. Easy hands for the goalkeeper. And Salford a chance to maybe catch Leeds out of formation. Like to take their time to go with it.
Handball there, ignored by the referee, which the Salford bench aren't too happy about. And it will result in a Salford throw-in.
Well, Finn, what would you do in that situation? You know, it has gone out, but it has took the touch. Would you give them the option, or?
Yeah, I mean, I think I'd wait for the foul because, obviously a throw-in and a free kick, they are different. And, I'd say a free kick's more advantageous than a throw-in. So, if you're an attacking team, you're going to want a free kick more than a throw-in.
Another stopping play for Leeds injury.
And there will be a substitution here. More activity from the Salford bench. It is number 9, Lauren Barkley, coming off here. And entering the field of play is number 5, Mel White. Leeds free kick here, sent long. And the second ball looks to be won by Salford, but it can only be put out for a Leeds corner kick.
Corner whipped in, punched by the keeper, and a chance for Leeds to just lash the ball around it. The foot around the ball. Didn't work though, but they are going to take advantage of the numbers as they win a throw-in. Not many coming back. Assume they will straight back into it, and they do. An option from the number 4 who was just injured. And he goes out for another chance to score from the corner.
Salford will be looking to defend this corner as well as they have done throughout the game, really, maybe bar the goal. But from set pieces, they've been strong.
Oh, and that is an excellent cross in the back 6. Great set piece from Leeds.
Brilliant set piece, and listen to me, Bex. She should have scored, in my opinion. She's got to score. She's arriving late at that back stick. It's the beauty of the ball from the number 15, and she just gets it all wrong. And I think it just comes off her boot or the wrong way, or maybe it just comes off her shin. But she got it all wrong there.
And these are the chances that can be costly. Salford opting to play out from the back, and they've been punished by it. Salford goes short again. Leeds, sorry, flying the pressure. And it's not ideal, really. You've just got to go long in situations like this. Calls for a foul, but 12 takes it for Leeds. And a shot on that player's left. Easy hands for the keeper as she goes down to her left.
Yeah, calls for a foul, ignored, and Leeds, they play to the whistle, and they attack Salford directly from that, controversial decision, you'd say. But the shot in the end from the number 9 was just scuffed, and the keeper dealt with it rather easily.
Oh. I do a lot on FIFA. It's like an LB and then right stick, right and down.
Cheers, Number 12 here, looking to get a ball into the box, and she does. Number 10 strikes it on the half volley, but it will find itself out for a Salford goal kick.
And something I would like to say about Leeds is their confidence in some of their shot selections good. It's like you'll see them, always going for an acrobatic type of shot instead of giving it a few seconds, which, maybe looking from a technical point of view, you probably should give it a few seconds, but for the cameras, it will look incredible.
Yeah, it would indeed, but I think they'd rather put the ball on the back of the net than keep trying those fancy shot types.
Salford once again losing another goal kick from trying to just play it short. And here comes Salford, a chance now to catch on the break. This is the opportunity they've been waiting for. T just trying to wriggle through her players. She's trying to go all the way. A great tackle from number 7, but Salford's still in possession. Number 11 now looks for it. Excellent defending, but Salford still rampant to get one. And that is the explosiveness we see. A very, very good challenge from the Leeds player. But Salford's coming close.
Yeah, very close there. And it's great from T, great feet. But in the end, she is just dispossessed by great defending from the Leeds centre-back. A great sliding challenge, which did win all the ball.
And now a chance for Leeds to go on the counter now. Number 12 finds herself 2-6. Lars strides, goes on her left. Blazes it over. She had a lot more time than that thing, Gaynor.
Yeah, she did. And I remember a chance similar in the first half where, a Leeds attacker had a lot more time than maybe she thought she did. And I think that's the same case there. The number 12 runs in, bearing down on goal. No defenders really in sight. And she takes the shot on, surprisingly early. I think it surprised me and you both, Bix. And the shot just sails way over Katie Jenkinson's goal. Still 1-1 here.
And you've got to be thinking, that's goal kick number 4 now. And it's only a matter of time. Great challenge there as it goes out for a corner. But it's only a matter of time until they get punished.
Yeah, Salford have got to stop allowing so many shots. And, the shots aren't really troubling Katie Jenkinson too much at the moment, but you want to stop facing them until they do. Before they do, sorry.
I thought that was fine. Corner sent in. A sea of blue and green. Number 10 gets one off. It is blocked. And cleared by Salford. But Leeds will not be stopping.
Yeah, this is relentless Leeds pressure now. They're really starting to, they're really starting to put the pressure on Salford now. And Salford will have to try and sustain these attacks.
T takes it in, looks to beat a man, and that is something she is very good at. She is explosive in her movement, just so elegant with the ball. Unfortunately, there miscommunication with her teammate. But it's something it's so great to see for Salford. Someone who isn't afraid to run at the players and really put pressure on them.
Yeah, and I think she's been Salford's best player in this game. Every time they give her the ball, number 10T, she's just looking to do something with it. She always seems to be active. She seems to be busy on the ball, which is what you want to see from your attacking outlet.
And looking on to the next round of the Cup, hopefully, touch wood, Salford make it there. A few local teams and a few rivals, potentially. Manchester Met have a side there. The Uni of Manchester also present, and then a chance to get some revenge against Chester just a few weeks before varsity.
Would be very nice. Would be very nice.
And it would be very nice if we joined you down there, Finn. Now, I've heard rumours. I've heard what birdies have told me that we will be getting coverage for varsity. And it will be interesting to see if any of us get involved with it.
No, it will indeed. And listen, it's an exciting event, and we really want to be involved with it, don't we, Vic? And we're hoping that we will be able to bring you that live on Salford Sports TV.
Salford now with a free kick that I think we can all, you can see it will be getting whipped in. Sent in. Technically going on target. Could get a knock on here. Salford with a chance. But nothing arises. It comes back to the taker. But it is blocked. And now Salford, how will they react in this situation?
Number 11 here, going for goal from distance. But in the end, will not trouble the Leeds goalkeeper too much. Number 11 being Emily Warrund.
Oh, and it's a great ball down the left. Not the best touch from 12, but she is going to have the time to regain herself and go again. Stands up her player. Will she go for the cross? Looks like she does. Oh, and that is an excellent bit of skill. Ooh, tried to beat both, but gets unlucky, and she has been a real thorn for Salford today.
Yeah, she's been Leeds' main goal threat. They've been looking for her every time, really. When they have the ball in midfield, Leeds, they've been looking for that number 12 out wide on the left because she seems to have so much space. And Salford will be looking to make sure that she doesn't harm them, more than she already has. Leeds corner here.
And we've seen how deadly she can be. She's put another one near the back. 2 Leeds players there, but not one of them could get that ball under control.
No, they couldn't. And I'll tell you what, Bex, it's another great ball from that number 15 there, hitting the back stick so perfectly. And it did fall at the feet of a Leeds attacker, but the ball just, the player just couldn't seem to sort her feet out. And she was dispossessed. And there will be another Leeds corner here, which is delivered by the captain. And it's disallowed. The referee has disallowed the goal for a push on a Salford player. Bix, what are your thoughts on that?
Leeds' celebrations cut short. A great call from the referee. Has a good eye for it. And it's a great cross. The push, of course, would have had a big play in it going in, but I think she's connected with the ball very well. But ultimately, it means nothing, as it will be a free kick deep in the box.
Yeah, great ball from the corner, great header. But like you said, I'm sure the push contributed to that header. And the score will remain 1-1 here at the Boddington 3G pitches here in Leeds.
Beautiful ball played through, but the keeper will get a very strong claim. And I would say, a confident display so far from Jenkinson.
I'll tell you what, Bix, just while we have a break in play, Leeds really starting to take it to Salford now. I just want to get your thoughts on that and this sustained Leeds pressure, which has took place for the best part of the last 5 minutes.
Well, I think it's fitness. That could be the real decider of this match, as both sides struggling to get that big chance. If you can outrun your opponent, that can be what wins you this game. And Leeds are doing like a great ball played through to the number 4, who is onside. She decides to go first time. Goal kick.
Yeah, poor ball from the number 4 on her left foot. Just seemed to scuff it. And we will have some more movement here from the Salford bench. It looks like number 9, Lauren Barclay, will be coming back on here for number 13, Jay Billington. We will restart with a goal kick.
And although that could have gone a lot worse for Jenkinson there.
And again, the goal kick can't beat the first line of Leeds players. And the number 4 here dancing down the line, and she will play a ball in. Handball shouts from the Leeds bench, not given, as Leeds will keep this attack going here. And they will keep the attack going here. The captain delivering the ball straight into the gloves of Jenkinson in goal. And this time, her kick does beat the first line of Leeds players, but it will fall at their defence, which will allow them to keep up this pressure. And it's just like I said to you, Bix, Salford will want to get a grasp of this game because at the moment, Leeds are all over them. Number 12 looking to take on a man here as she gets the ball into the box. And number 4 just couldn't get a strong enough touch on it. But number 10 here will recycle. Number 8 to number 4. And again, Leeds just can't do much. And 12 will redeliver the ball here. And it will find itself to number 9, who misses the goal completely. A very poor shot there from number 9.
And this is where you really feel the momentum shift in the game. Leeds have that pressure. Salford not looking as confident in the ball. They need an answer to this, or it can go from bad to worse. Oh, and there's a bit after that. The referee's going to call a foul.
Salford free kick here deep into their own half. It is sent forward. And good work there by number 12, Ella Crosley. But Leeds here will break, and it's number 9 here attacking from the right-hand side, but Annie Flanagan does superbly to get a tackle in.
And that is what she does. She gets low, she gets stuck in, she will never shy out of a foul. And just, when you're in goal, you're going to feel so confident with her in front of you.
Yeah, it's a great bit of defending that.
Thanks for covering right now.
You have to get someone to step on them goal kicks because we're inviting pressure so many times. Yeah.
If it goes to penalties, I'll get a live stream burn on my phone. I'll dive. I'll get frostbite for penalties. Look, the bars are. Worst thing I can.
I just don't want to block those.
You need to block it all out. That's how you get it out. It's just a bit gritty. I would like to highlight 15 though for Leeds, not just from the set pieces, but she really has some power behind those balls.
No, she's done well, the number 15. It looks like she's playing in a holding midfield role, and I think she's been brilliant. You know, she gets the ball off the defence and she distributes it very well, and then she's a great ball winner for her team as well. And Salford just struggling here to even muster an attack, really, at the Leeds defence as Leeds keep up their pressure. And Bex, there's about 13 minutes left here, as the referee has just indicated. If you were the Salford manager, what would you do here? Obviously, your team's under a lot of pressure. Do you go for the win, or do you try and go for penalties and, you know, try and win that gamble?
Well, I believe they are going for it, but it's very hard to get these instructions out at times, and I think it's an hard one, isn't it? Because you can't really throw the kitchen sink at it at 1-1. Then you can't play passive football. It's just about finding that balance and getting it off in game. Leave it.
Number 15 there just went down for a brief moment before she found herself on her feet again now. It does still look like she's having a bit of trouble.
Oh, she's a tough cookie. I think she'll carry on. And this is something you might not have known. We're actually very close to Leeds Bradford Airport. I think there's an EasyJet flight coming in. Why would I want one? Well, I would really wouldn't mind being in Spain right now.
I hear you, Bex. It's a very cold afternoon here in Leeds.
The weather's been on our side though. If you look at, did you see the men's seconds, the conditions they were playing, the commentators were in last week?
Yeah, the rain. At least we're not. At least we're dry, Bex. At least we're dry. That's all I can say. But for anyone clued in on the forecast, we can give you an indication of just how cold it is here. It is forecast to snow tonight. Shot from distance there from the Leeds player. Very ambitious, but Jenkinson will just catch it easily. And that's been the story of many of Leeds' shots. You know, I've spoken about how much pressure Leeds have put on that Salford back line, but to be honest, most of the Leeds shots have either been straight at Jenkinson or, you know, way off their goal. Oh, and as I say that there, the number 9's final ball just lacking as she looked to slip in number 4. And Salford here having a chance here to relieve themselves of that Leeds pressure with a throw in here deep in their half.
And this is where you can't make any silly mistakes. Captain Amelia doesn't get it completely cleared. But a defensive partner, Cook, has it for her.
Yeah, Cook, the goal scorer. I don't think she's really put a foot wrong than Salford number 2. She's been very good. And to be honest, if I had to pick a man on the match, I know we highlighted T earlier on in the game, but I'd probably pick Linus Cook.
hopefully it's not like commentator's curse, but she has been exceptional so far. And one of the rare examples of a Leeds set piece not going to fruition.
No, and it's just like I was saying earlier, Bix. A lot of the shots which Leeds have had, and trust me, they've had a lot of them, they haven't troubled Jenkinson in goal at all.
And that is not clear. But Leeds just, I don't know what, it could be fitness, because like, in that situation, you've just got to go straight forwards.
Same again, Bix, and again, I'm sounding a bit like a broken record, but it's the same thing again. Leeds have really put a lot of pressure on that Salford back line, and Leeds have definitely been the better side in this game. And do they deserve to be ahead? I'd probably say yes. But all the shots just haven't troubled Jenkinson's goal, and until they start being more accurate with their shots, the score will remain a draw.
And this could be what Leeds have been waiting for. It's played across. The number 12 now. She looks up. And I think it is getting to that point of the game. It does get very fast. When you're playing, it does seem to blur a lot. They've just got to keep composed heads, both sides. There's 22 on the There's a lot of pens. We might have to try to delete stuff before. And always a mix-up at the back. Oh, that is nearly an excellent job. It's just pinballing. 15 tried to go from distance. It's blocked. Now down the right. Number 9 has pressure on her. But she decides to run that byline. Sends it low. Cleared. But not even out the area. 15 now. Oh, that's a good effort. But I really could see penalties on the horizon, Finn.
Yeah, and I think I'm going to have to agree with you, Bex. Salford, I think Salford are settling for the draw now. I don't think they've really had an attack in this second half. Whilst Leeds, they're dominating the match, but just struggling to find the way into the, past the goal line and into the back of the net.
I think defensively, though, Salford, they've had a few blips, but they've done such a good job to just stop it. And if they know Leeds aren't going to shoot, then they'll invite that pressure. Excellent from number 12, though. She just drives it across the field, plays it outside of the boot. And now it's Snoddy on the left. Whips it in. And Tess now, a chance to do something. Oh! Great defending once again from Leeds. Two really good outfits at just nullifying anything from the opposition. And it goes for a goal kick, but that's the first chance in a while for Salford.
Yeah, it is. And honestly, I think it's about almost their first chance of the second half, and it comes with just under 10 minutes left to play. And T does very well, but in the end, just can't get a clean enough shot off because of the brilliant defensive work from the Leeds back line.
And they took advantage. He shot prematurely.
Again, Bix, again. And I'm going to repeat myself. It's the same issue which Leeds have had all game. And that chance there is so similar to two others in the game where she's got so much more time and space than I think she thinks she does. And she takes that shot so early. And again, it finds itself wayward of the goal.
And could this be it? Another shot. That one is struck to perfection. And with only minutes on the clock, that is what they've been going for, really. Leeds surely will be progressing to the semi-finals after that one.
Yeah, it's an absolute thunderbolt from the Leeds player there. It's a fantastic hit. And Leeds' pressure has finally paid off, It's a great strike from distance. It kisses the post on the way in, and the keeper Jenkinson had no chance. And Salford now will need to attack. They can't just see out this draw anymore, as it is 2-1 Leeds.
And this is the point where I think Salford may struggle. You know, if you've not had really much time holding on to the ball and being able to get it forward, just to switch on with only a few minutes left, it's not doable. We currently have 5 left on the clock. Of course, that will not be including stoppages if the ref decides to add it on. But surely with the stakes at play right now and the fact that this is well and truly in a live game of football, he will be adding every second on. But Leeds going to take advantage of Salford's numbers going forwards. Number 12 now. Could this be the dagger? Is this the dagger? It is. Number 4, she takes advantage of the touch. And it looks like it will be Leeds progressing through to the semi-finals of the Conference Cup.
Yeah, as you said, Bix, that's the dagger. That's the goal, which will send Salford out of the cup, unfortunately. And it's a good finish from number 4. Number 12, again, like Leeds have tried to do for much of this game, they look for her out on this left-hand flank, and she runs it to the byline. She puts the ball, and the ball does take a huge deflection off of a Salford defender, and it deflects itself into the path of the Leeds striker, the number 4, who makes no mistake with the finish, just rolling it past Jenkinson. And it is now 3-1 Leeds.
And Salford have put up such a fight. From minute 1, you know, they've really tried to put that pressure on Leeds, but again, I think it's just it hasn't come to plan, and it's going to be an upsetting one to take. You know, if these goals came earlier in the game, it wouldn't have been as bad. But to concede them both with like really 5 or 6 on the clock, it's got to hurt.
Yeah, they've conceded 2 late ones, but to be completely honest with you, Bix, being neutral, have Leeds deserved it? Yes. They've been the much better side in this second half, and they've had numerous chances, and they're finally paying off now. And Leeds do look set here to maintain their unbeaten record in all competitions.
That's a great ball knocked over to T. He's one with the keeper. She takes it around her and comes in the end. Oh, she's put it wide. It's come off the post. Salford can't believe it. Oh, and that was the chance to get back in. She decides to whip it in again. Snoddy's going to run it down, but I think Gaynor can't believe it. His hand's over his mouth. Oh, my.
And Bex, you're going to have to pick up my jaw from the floor because my mouth has just dropped. How has T missed that? She does ever so well, takes the ball around the keeper, and all she needs to do is just pass it into the back of an empty net, and she puts it wide. Oh, that's the chance which would have got Salford back in the game. But Leeds here looking to kill it off even more. And if that just goes in from T, that it really does become squeaky bum time, and you just don't know what's going to happen then. It makes it a nervy last few minutes for Leeds. But it hasn't gone in, and the score will remain 3-1, Bix.
Oh, she's played a great ball there, T. A chance now. They need a goal, Salford. But I think they're just exhausted. They knew that was the big one.
And the referee there just indicating that we are into the final minute of time here, and I think it is just too little, too late for a Salford comeback now, Bix.
What a different story this could have been for Salford had that chance gone in.
I know, it just would have made it a very interesting last few minutes, and it definitely would have put a lot of doubt in Leeds' mind, but it didn't go in, and here we are. Leeds looking to make it 4 here.
Jenkinson just couldn't get a hand around it. Excellent block though from Flanagan to deny anything. As the referee blows for full time, it is Salford 1, Leeds 3. The ladies will be back in action next week on Valentine's Day as they hope to get a win.
They will be indeed. And listen, I think Leeds deserve that win. They dominated the second half. The first half was quite even, but the second half very one-sided in Leeds' favour. And in the end, Salford will crash out of the cup here at the quarter-final stage. Does end, just as Bix has said, 3-1 to Leeds here at the Boddington 3G Pictures. I've been Finley Gaynor, joined by Bix Williams. We have been with Salford Sports TV, and we will see you for the next game, wherever or whoever that may be. Cheers for watching.
So, 3-1 loss, disappointing result. What do you make of that game?
I think it's a hard game and a hard result to take. I think, we came into today's game off the back of a few disappointing injuries. We've had a bit of an up and down season, and I don't think we expected to be in the game with sort of 10 minutes to go. So I think, credit to the girls, they endured a hell of a lot of pressure in that second half, and it was just, it was one of them things. The goal looked like it was going to come, and it was just whether it was going to come or whether it wasn't. And fair play to Leeds, they got the goal and they've gone through in the cup. But even though we lost, the girls played really, really well today.
Yeah, as you were talking about the last 10 minutes, was penalties in mind? Were you playing for penalties, or were you looking for another goal?
I think in the back of our minds, we knew we were under a lot of pressure, and we knew, the ability they had as a team. They're doing really well in the league above us, so I think penalties was definitely something that went through my head as the coach, and I think it was something that definitely needed to be considered. I don't think we were necessarily playing for them. I think we were just kind of under a real spell of pressure and struggling to find a way to get out of it, if that makes sense. But it was in the minds that it might potentially get to that.
Yeah, of course. And with the season ending soon, what are your goals for the end of the season?
I think just to kick on really, as a team, as I said, we've had an up and down season. We've had people coming in and out through injury, through other commitments. So I think, we've had a really positive 2 last games, although the results might not show it. We've built really well as a team. So, looking forward for the last couple of games in the league, just sort of trying to build on that, perform well as a team, get some results going our way a little bit. And then obviously looking ahead to varsity, just getting ourselves ready so that when we do face Chester in March, we're ready to sort of go out there and show them, how good we can actually be.
Amazing. Thank you.
Thank you.